YouTube family, this is Trade Talk. It's been a while since I last made a video, so today we are going to be passing through the FundedNext account which I bought some time back. Then I breached some rules, so I'm going to be passing through some of the mistakes which I made so that when you purchase the account you don't make such a mistakes. So far I came with a plan of how to pass funded accounts starting from 5k. So meanwhile, let's pass through some of the mistakes which I made. Then I think in the next video, that's when I'll come up with a whole analysis on how to pass the funded accounts. Let's dive into the portal. Alright, you can see on the breached accounts there is one account with login 11458199. So this account can no longer work because there is a rule which was breached. That's why it is in the breached accounts. You can easily see the notification when you open the account. They tell you that account breach. So here I'm going to be viewing the details and I'm going to be showing you exactly what happened. You can see that these are some of the trades which I took. Let me go to the account overview and I'll be showing you what exactly happened on this account. You can see that the overall loss limit was supposed to be $400 and that one is the rule which I broke, and I broke it because of the risk management which I was using. I was over risking, so that's why my account got breached. So I'm going to be showing you the metric. So you can see that the account at first it was at 5,000, that is on July 28th. Then on the July 29th it was still at the same level. That day it break even. You can see on the next day, which is on July 30th, I lost around $20. You can see on the 31st July the account kept on reducing massively. And on this date, I think that's when there was August 1st, I think that's when there was NFP. And on that day I was in some trade and gave me massive, and I lost up to almost $4,750. So you can see up to the last date, which is August 12th, that's when the account got breached officially. So I had traded this account for 10 days. You can see 10 days are very few, because most of the guys can trade a funded account at least for a month, and some can pass it within 1 day. So you can easily see that people are different according to their risk management and the way they handle their risks. So you can see some of the pairs which I over traded. One of them was USD, and the quick advice is, when you're trading a FundedNext account or any funded challenge account, in your watch list at least remove gold, that is XAUSD. That pair is very risky, and that is the pair which made me lose over $200 on the day for NFP, and that's when my account reached at 6% drawdown, and there I was remaining with only 2% drawdown, which I lost in the few days, the days that were next to the NFP day. So you can easily see some of the pairs which I was trading, and most especially the pair that caused the problem was gold. So you can easily see profit and loss bi-weekly. You can see the loss. The last day I lost $156. On this one I lost $33. On this one I lost $106. On this one I lost $51. Then per hour you can see. Then order type, you can see in buys, the overall loss for buys, all the trades which I took, buy position is they costed $326 drawdown, and the sales that was only 17. So as if I was only focused on buying. So that is the problem which I faced in this challenge. So you can see win or loss ratio. This is very crazy. You can see that win rate was 37.86% and the loss rate was 62.14%. So you can see that is the way I breached the account. So guys, in the next video I'm going to be breaking down the plan which I came up with, and that plan is going to be helping us in passing all the funded challenges. And this plan, I made it specifically for 5k. So if you want a plan which is above 5k, maybe for 10,000 US dollars or 20,000, you are free to check in the any video description. Then you can text me on Telegram or Instagram or any other, so that I create for you a plan based on your account. That one I can create it for free. I don't need anything much about it. So you can see on detailed analytics, you can see some of the trades which I took. This was Euro USD, and the losses were very small because the stop losses were not that tight. But as the days went on, as I told you guys, when you say that you're going to start trading gold on funded accounts, just if you're not good at trading gold, that is the time you'll be like, this account is gone. Because when you look at all the gold trades which I took, those ones which are giving a profit, it was really a good profit. But if it is a loss, it was really a very huge loss. And another thing you must do it is managing your risks. Because this funded account is for 5,000 and I was only using 0.01%. That is the lot size which I was using, and that lot size, it really helped me in a way that the trades which I was opening, if it was not the 0.01, I was going to lose the account within the first at least 5 days. But I traded the account for almost 10 days. So I'm telling you guys, funded accounts are very nice, are very good. If you purchase one funded account, it can work for you, and if you pass it, I'm telling you, you can be upgrading with funded account. So you can see that step 2, I usually use Stellarite. On Stellarite, you can see that account size of 5,000 US dollars, it is for 32,000. Sorry, it is. You can see that an account of $5,000 is for $32, and they want a profit of 8% of 5,000. That is $400. And the phase profit target for phase 2, that is 4%. That is 4% of 5,000, which is $200. And the maximum overall loss is $400. So meaning in the account of 5,000 US dollars, you're not supposed to go below 400 US dollars the overall loss. The moment you click 400, that is the breach. You have already breached the rule of maximum overall loss limit. So you can see maximum daily loss. In a day, you're not supposed to lose $200. So meaning that if you lose $200 today, and the following day you lose $200, the account is gone. So the plan which I'm talking about, which I'll be reviewing in the next video, it is going to be talking about how to manage risks, so that in this 200 which you're not supposed to lose in a day, how many trades am I supposed to take? Or in this 400 for the overall account, how many trades am I supposed to take? Then you can see that news trading, it is around. Then performance reward up to 95%, you can see it is a very good ratio. Then minimum trading days, it is 5 days. Then first withdraw, it is every after 21 days. And this $32, once you pass this account, it is refundable. It is refundable when you're making your first payout. So you can see all the accounts, the profit target, the percent is the same. Phase 1 and phase 2, it is the same, but the value increases according to the increase in the account size. So these are some of the accounts. Then there is also Stellar one, that is one step. They are quite expensive, so you can pass through them also. You can see account size. This one is Stellar 2 step. It is also very interesting. The difference between Stellarite and Stellar. For Stellar, after passing this account phases, there is 15% reward from the challenge phase profit. So on the profit for passing phase 1 and phase 2, they give you 50% of that profit. So you can see that they are quite expensive, but they are very, very interesting, and at the same time they refund you your money. So you can see that they are very, very nice accounts. So when you check on Stellar Instant, these ones, they have quite strict rules and they are too expensive. So you can afford them if you can, but they are quite expensive. So I recommend Stellarite. Once you pass for $5,000 US, your first payout, you can purchase 10,000. You pay out, you purchase 25, and at the end of the day, you find yourself having $100,000, and that one is a breakthrough, I'm telling you. Once you pass $100,000, that's really a breakthrough. So guys, you can see this is what I was actually trying to reveal and what you're supposed to be following, guys. Risk management, because you can see that some of the rules, can I hold my position overnight or weekend? That is, of course, is allowed. This one is FundedNext allows expert advisors, indicators, and trading bots. That one is, of course, not allowed. FundedNext, they don't allow trading with bots. Copy trading is not allowed. You can trade news. VPN is allowed. Trading device and network policy, that one is not allowed. So if you buy a FundedNext account, you cannot give it to anyone else to trade it. It has to be in that device where you purchased the account from. Is it mandatory to use stop loss? That is okay. Can I switch between the trading platforms? That is not. That is about the IP address, the one which I'm talking about, the trading device. Is there inactivity period of my accounts? No, the account is unlimited. You can trade it even for 10 years without passing a phase. Just trying to. You go in negatives, you come back in positives for 2 years. They cannot take your account. Maximum lot size. Maximum lot size, they don't give you the maximum lot size. The only thing they encourage you is not to risk 2% of the account. The least you can risk it is 2%. So beyond 2%, you have breached a rule of. They assume that you're gambling. So when they assume that you're gambling, that's when they breach your account. They send you an email because they will easily spot that this person is just gambling. Like assuming you are trading Euro USD using 0.1%, and when you get maybe a signal somewhere on gold and you over risk, and when you over risk, they will really detect that this person is gambling because he's not consistent in his risk management. Scalping around, that one has no problem. Is tick scalping legal? That one, it has nothing to do with, because when you're trading FundedNext account, the rule that matters, it is risk management. That is about daily drawdown and maximum drawdown, and not to risk above 2%. So you have to manage your risk within that range of $200 per day and $400 for the whole account. So you can easily see that the FundedNext rules are very simple, and I really advise you guys, when you're purchasing an account, better get for FundedNext. And let me tell you guys, FundedNext didn't sponsor this video. We are just making it for the sake of our students. So if you want to join FundedNext, there is the link in the description. You can tap in the link, you join, and you start trading. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Stay locked into the channel, and don't forget to subscribe and share to your friends so that you keep locked into the channel and you don't miss out anything. And don't forget that the next video is about the breakdown of how you can pass your funded accounts very smoothly and very nicely. So that video, wait for it in a few, it is going to be dropping. Thank you guys, see you next video.